Nirvana the band, the show, the movie is what it would feel like if Back to the Future were real life.
The time machine worked, and we are in 2008.
Oh my God.
It's one of the best films of the year. They literally took footage they shot 20 years ago and spliced it with footage of their older self. So you know how complicated that could be. This film has over 200 shooting days, and they were just working out the kinks like kind of as they went. This film is monumental to indie filmmaking, especially in Toronto. It's an indie filmmaking staple. The film is packed full of crazy stunts. These guys jumped off the CN Tower with parachutes and landed on the Sky Dome. Some would still call that the Rogers Center. In order to get a gig at the Rivoli. They jumped off streetcars and they time traveled to year 2008. The film is a hilarious adrenaline rush. If you know Matt Johnson from the Dirties, Operation Avalanche, BlackBerry, then you kind of already know his style and what he's bringing to the table. He's kind of invented his own mockumentary style that was inspired by Just for Laughs and the Tom Green Show. And I think that's why it's so special to Canadians, honestly. I constantly ask myself while watching this film is how the did they do that? Is it CGI? Is it an editing trick? What's going on? I actually went to the advanced screening of this, and Matt Johnson and Jay actually said everything you see in the movie is for real. They literally went up to people on the streets and got them involved in the movie and didn't tell them they were in a movie. And they got the most honest reactions from everybody, and I think that's kind of why this whole thing works the way as well as it does. They even ended up on Drake's property at a crime scene while somebody shot up his security guard. They rushed there and they started filming part of their movie, and no one questioned them because they just thought, oh, these are news guys. And it ended up in the film. It's crazy. This might be the only time that you get to see illegal, uncleared footage on the big screen. They're like the kings of using fair use to their advantage and getting away with it. They even brought back the popular Canadian drink Orbits that has these little beads in it that you can't really get anymore. They discontinued it in 1999. They even gave us a beach ball. Some of us got this. They were throwing these around the theater. It was really fun. We got popcorn buckets branded with Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. We got one of these temporary tattoos of Jay, and I'm not going to tell you what the relevance of this is to the movie. You're just gonna have to go and watch to find out. Now, if you're Canadian, you'll get to experience what 2008 was like in Toronto one last time on the big screen, seeing emo kids, much music, pumping, Queen Street at its loudest. It's just amazing. This is also proof that Canada has such an amazing film industry, and I'm so glad that Nirvana the band, the show, the movie is really putting Canada on the map as a film hub for our own original content, not international content. We have so much of that here. The only issue is not a lot of Canadian content leaves the country. And this film here was 100% funded by Canada, and in Canada, with Canadian money. Yeah, so this is definitely probably gonna be my favorite film of the year, period. So you guys should go check out Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, so go check them out.